today. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Teams on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. The ball is loose. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, a lot happened right there. Good job of coming up with that interception. I thought he was off to the races and had a chance for big yards, only to lose the football. He's very fortunate one of his teammates hopped on that football, so they still get the turnover.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. You got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Vandegrift. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Throws a bullet deep down the right side. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
A pretty good push-up run here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Coming up, second down and goal. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Shields it just outside the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Snags a quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The completion makes it second down. Dropping back, it's Allen. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
I don't understand why do cover 4 D rules play different than cover 2 D? What the fuck? It's so deep fucking blue.
Bringing it out, it's White. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Oh, and he fumbles. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Touchdown, Penn State. A fumble return for 6. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Dropping back, it's Vandegrift. Trying to extend the play. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He pulls in the catch. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The important third down play coming up. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot.
I think you're at home, bro. Come on, man.
Incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team.
Yeah, here's my kicker again.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Penn State offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's a throwaway. It's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do?
Perfect.
He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The back's got it. Fighting off the defender. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Aller. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he's got his man open downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Quick throw to the left side. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. Penn State 14, Kentucky 9.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the handoff.
Come on, man.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add their lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 12-point lead.
That makes the score Penn State 21.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 95 set to kick off.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Pressure is coming. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Tough position, 2nd and long from their own 12. Dropping back, it's Vandegrift. And he slings this pass over the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Kentucky. Strong game by this quarterback. The offense still out there. We're going for 2 here. And it's incomplete. The try fails, but hold on a second. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And we're going to get him down.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
2nd down and goal upcoming.
I scored a touchdown.
They're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
2-point conversion.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Bet you probably hitting that.
Got it. 3rd down and goal for the offense. Direct snap to the back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. You got to wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football.
Oh, that was Pitt State.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Caught by the receiver. Brought down after 45.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. Scanning the field. It's Aller. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Handoff from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
He's moving out of the pocket. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Quarterback drops and split back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. It's going to be incomplete. Tried to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
That keeps the score. Penn State 27, Kentucky 18.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 95 set to kick this one away.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quick throw to the left side. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offense. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Penn State 34, Kentucky 18.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Kentucky Wildcats will take over 1st and 10.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Vandegrift. Fires this one deep middle. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling
the pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Penn State offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Makes the catch. It's Warren. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
I told the nigga to
Heads
come
out
in
of
and
bounds
smile
after a
when
solid
that fucking
gain,
corner comes in.
more than enough to pick up a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Off the play fake on first down. The pass rush closing in. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Here comes the bunch formation. Looking downfield. It's Allen. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Grab down the middle. It's Evans. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Singleton. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Nittany Lions looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down.
Come over there.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Penn State 41, Kentucky.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the 5. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick it deep to begin the second half.
Set to kick this one away.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, the ball in the ground. Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Allen. Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Caught. Completion. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We saw him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talked about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Receiver makes the catch. Breaking free at midfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Bringing pressure. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Second down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Let's a fly to the wideout. Oh, nearly picked off again. They almost had another one. But it will set up 4th down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He's running out of time here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he finds his target. He has the first. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pass caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Defense is coming after him. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking right, this one caught. Breaks loose at the 40. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Caught on the outside. It's Traynham.
Complete to the back. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Throws a rocket toward the right side. And it's intercepted.
Why the
Beautiful
fuck?
timing there. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To the air. It's Aller. Testing the defense with a throw downfield.
So you're telling me
The catch is made for a huge pickup.
nigga burnt?
They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the option play. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball.
Fucking shit you just tried to pull.
The 50. Past the 40. Past the 20. At the 10. And can you believe this? It's a fumble return for 2 points the other way.
That keeps the score. Penn State 50. Kentucky 33.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
To kick off.
Bringing it out. It's White. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team.
Wildcats will take over. First and 10.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down and do it a catch, a big gainer.
Hey, listen, this game...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to throw. It's Vandegrift. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board. Oh, my gosh, they almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage, and then
Football comes out.
Come on, nigga.
Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the pass is incomplete.
When this play is well executed, a wide receiver screen can often be a thing of beauty, but so many things have to go right in order to complete it. Blocking out in front, timing of the quarterback with the receiver, and sometimes everything gets set and then they drop the ball.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Aller. Fires it to the wideout.
Bro, they act like this nigga slow, bro.
Receiver downfield. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire
Fucking
game.
Harrison.
When they call the right coverage, the offense...
Touchdown.
Exactly.
State.
Look at the fastest person on offense is Fleming and fucking...
So the offense flexing their Kirk and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Set to kick it off. Returner runs out of bounds.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Throws a bullet to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He lets it go on the move. And it's complete downfield. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the plus 49. Kentucky getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Back to pass. It's Vandegrift. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that...
Looking to make a big play downfield. It's incomplete, the defense.